Daily minimalism habits from Japan that actually work. Why Japanese minimalism feels different. Minimalism is everywhere today. People talk about it on YouTube. They post clean rooms on Instagram. They throw away things and feel proud. But many people feel something is missing. They clean their house, yet their mind is still messy. They buy less, yet they still feel tired. This is where Japanese minimalism feels different. Japanese minimalism is not about showing a perfect life. It is not about white rooms and empty shelves. It is not about copying a style. It is about daily habits, small habits, quiet habits, habits you repeat every day without stress. These habits slowly change how you think, how you move, how you choose, how you live. You do not force yourself to be minimal, you grow into it. That is why it works. Minimalism as a way of life. In Japan, minimalism is not a trend, it is part of culture. It comes from history, from Zen, from respect for space, from respect for time. Japanese people live in small spaces. They learn early that space is precious. Every object must earn its place. But the real focus is not the object. The focus is the feeling. Calm, clarity, balance. Japanese minimalism asks a simple question. Does this help my life feel lighter? Not richer, not more impressive, lighter. This question changes everything. Why daily habits matter more than big changes. Many beginners try minimalism like this. They clean everything in one day. They throw away many things. They feel good for 1 week. Then life gets busy. Clutter comes back. Stress comes back. Old habits return. Japanese minimalism avoids this problem. Instead of big changes, it uses daily habits, tiny actions, almost invisible. You do not need motivation, you do not need discipline, you just repeat simple actions. Over time, your life changes. This is powerful. Because habits shape identity. What you do every day becomes who you are. The beginner mindset. This article is for total beginners. You do not need experience. You do not need money. You do not need a big house. You only need attention. Attention to what you touch. Attention to how you feel. Attention to what you keep. Japanese minimalism always starts with awareness. Before removing things, before buying storage boxes, before watching more videos. You pause. You notice. That is the first habit. Habit 1. Start the day by clearing one small space. Not the whole room, not the whole house. One small space. A table, a corner, your bag, your desk. Japanese minimalism respects energy. It knows you are human. You wake up with limited focus, so you start small. Every morning, choose one small space. Clear it fully. Remove everything. Clean it. Put back only what belongs there. This habit takes 5 minutes, sometimes less, but it sends a strong message to your brain. I am in control. My space is calm. My day has started. A clear space creates a clear start. Over time, this habit trains your eye. You see clutter faster. You feel discomfort sooner. You naturally want less mess. Why this works? Your brain loves completion. A small, finished task creates momentum. Japanese minimalism uses this principle. It avoids overwhelming the mind. One space is enough. When you repeat this daily, something changes. Your environment slowly becomes simpler, without effort. Habit 2. Touch before you keep. In Japanese minimalism, touching is important. Before keeping an object, you touch it. You feel its weight. You notice its texture. Then you ask a simple question.
Does this support my life today? Not someday, not in the future, today. If the answer is no, you let it go. This habit is gentle. There is no guilt, no drama. You thank the object, you release it. Touch creates awareness. Awareness creates clarity. This habit prevents unconscious accumulation. Daily practice. Each day choose one object, only one. Touch it. Ask the question. If it stays, it earns respect. If it goes, you feel lighter. Over months, your space becomes honest. Everything around you has a reason. Habit 3. One in, one out. This habit is simple, but very powerful. When something new enters your life, something old leaves. Buy a new shirt, remove an old one. Get a new cup, release one cup. This habit keeps balance. Japanese minimalism is about balance, not emptiness. You are allowed to enjoy new things, but not without awareness. This habit stops clutter before it starts. Why beginners love this habit? There is no restriction, no feeling of lack. You can still buy things, you just choose carefully. Over time, buying becomes intentional. Impulse buying decreases. You stop shopping for emotion, you shop for function.
Habit 4. Empty space is not waste. Many people fear empty space. They want to fill every corner. Japanese minimalism sees empty space as value. In Japanese culture, empty space is called ma. It is space for breathing, space for movement, space for calm. An empty shelf is not sad, it is peaceful. This habit changes how you decorate, how you organize, how you think. Instead of adding, you pause. Do I really need something here? Often, the answer is no. Daily practice. Leave one area intentionally empty. A part of your desk, a shelf, a wall. Do not rush to fill it. Notice how it feels. This habit trains comfort with simplicity. Habit 5. Slow down physical movement. Japanese minimalism is not only visual, it is physical. People move with intention. They place objects carefully. They walk calmly. Rushing creates mess. Slowness creates order. This habit is subtle. When you put something down, do it slowly. When you open a door, feel it. When you sit, arrive fully. Your body teaches your mind. Slow movement reduces anxiety. It reduces mistakes. It reduces clutter. Why this matters? Fast hands create chaos. Slow hands create care. This habit turns daily actions into mindfulness. Without meditation, without effort, your life becomes quieter. Habit 6. End the day by resetting. Japanese minimalism respects endings. At the end of the day, you reset. You return objects to their place. You clear surfaces. You prepare space for tomorrow. This habit is not cleaning, it is respect. You respect your future self. Tomorrow you will wake up calmer, less stressed, more focused. 5-minute reset. Set a timer, 5 minutes only. Put things back. Do not organize deeply, just reset. This habit closes the day gently. The deeper meaning behind these habits. These habits look small, almost boring, but together they reshape your life. They reduce decision fatigue, they reduce stress, they create mental space. Japanese minimalism is quiet power. It does not shout, it whispers. And because it whispers, it lasts. Reflection for beginners. Do not try all habits at once. Choose one. Practice it daily for 1 week. Notice how you feel. Minimalism is not about becoming someone else. It is about removing what is not you.
and what remains is clarity.
Part 2. Minimalism for the mind, time, and relationships. Minimalism does not stop with objects. Objects are only the surface. The real clutter lives inside the mind. Thoughts, worries, noise, pressure. Japanese minimalism understands this deeply. That is why daily habits also focus on the invisible. Your mind, your time, your relationships. When these become simpler, life becomes lighter. Habit 7. Do one thing at a time. Modern life trains us to multitask. Messages, notifications, tabs. Japanese minimalism chooses the opposite. One thing, one moment. When you eat, you eat. When you walk, you walk. When you listen, you listen. This habit is powerful because it brings you back to now. Why this works. Multitasking feels productive, but it fragments attention. Your mind never rests. Your energy leaks. Doing one thing at a time closes mental tabs. It reduces stress. It improves quality. Daily practice. Choose one activity each day. Do it with full attention. No phone, no background noise. Just you and the task. Even 5 minutes is enough. Habit 8. Reduce daily decisions. Decision fatigue is real. The more you choose, the more tired you feel. Japanese minimalism reduces choices. Same breakfast, similar clothes, simple routines. This is not boring, it is freeing. When small decisions disappear, energy returns. You can think better, focus better, live better. Daily practice. Simplify one routine. Morning, evening. Do it the same way every day. Your brain will thank you. Habit 9. Keep your schedule breathable. A full schedule looks impressive, but it feels heavy. Japanese minimalism values space in time, just like space in a room. White space in your day matters. Time to pause, time to breathe, time to do nothing. Doing nothing is not laziness, it is recovery. Why this habit is rare. Many people fear stillness. Silence feels uncomfortable. But discomfort is a doorway. Behind it is clarity. Daily practice. Leave one block of time empty, even 10 minutes. No plans, no goals. Just be. Habit 10. Consume less information. Your mind eats information every day. News, social media, videos. Too much creates mental clutter. Japanese minimalism consumes intentionally. Quality over quantity. Depth over noise. Daily practice. Choose one source of information. One book, one video. Consume slowly. Let ideas settle. Less input, more understanding. Habit 11. Create quiet mornings. The first hour shapes the whole day. Japanese minimalism protects mornings. No rush, no chaos. A quiet start creates calm momentum. Simple morning structure. Wake up, make your bed, open a window, drink water slowly. No phone for the first minutes. Let your mind arrive. This habit reduces anxiety before it even starts. Habit 12. Respect energy, not time. Time management is popular. Energy management is wiser. Japanese minimalism listens to the body. High energy, low energy. Work flows with energy. Daily practice. Notice when you feel clear. Notice when you feel tired. Do important tasks when energy is high. Rest when energy is low. This habit prevents burnout. Habit 13. Simplify relationships. Not all relationships deserve equal energy. Japanese minimalism chooses depth over quantity. Few connections, strong bonds. This is not selfish, it is honest. Signs of healthy relationships. You feel calm, you feel seen, you feel safe. Relationships that drain you add clutter. Letting go is allowed. Habit 14. Speak less, listen more. Silence is powerful in Japanese culture. You do not need to fill every gap. Listening creates connection. Talking less creates clarity. Daily practice. Pause before responding. Listen fully. Your words become stronger. Habit 15. Accept imperfection. Perfection creates pressure. Japanese minimalism accepts imperfection. This idea is called wabi-sabi. Beauty in the imperfect, beauty in the unfinished. This habit softens life. Daily practice. Do not fix everything. Do not optimize everything. Let life be slightly messy. Peace lives there. Habit 16. End mental loops. Unfinished thoughts drain energy. Japanese minimalism closes loops. Write it down, decide, let go. Daily practice. Each night write one worry, then write one next step. Your mind can rest. How these habits work together. Each habit is small, but together they reshape your inner world. Less noise, more presence. Life slows down, but moves forward. This is real simplicity. Not empty, not cold. Warm, intentional. Reflection for beginners. You do not need to change everything. Choose one mental habit, practice gently. Minimalism is kindness toward your mind.
Part 3. How daily minimalism habits transform who you become. Minimalism starts with objects, but it does not end there. Over time, daily habits reshape identity. Not suddenly, not dramatically, quietly. You wake up one day and feel different, lighter, clearer, more grounded. This is the real power of Japanese minimalism. From control to calm. At first, you use habits to control clutter. You clear spaces, you organize. Then something shifts. You stop needing control because calm appears naturally. Your space supports you. Your routines protect you. Your mind feels safer. You are no longer fighting life. You are flowing with it. From wanting more to needing less. Modern culture teaches desire, more money, more things, more success. Japanese minimalism teaches sufficiency. Enough is powerful. When your needs are clear, desire softens. You stop chasing, you start choosing. This changes how you spend, how you work, how you rest. Life becomes intentional. From noise to meaning. Noise distracts, meaning anchors. Daily minimalism removes noise, fewer possessions, fewer commitments, fewer voices. What remains is meaningful. Work feels purposeful. Rest feels deep. Moments feel real. You are present for your own life. Identity shaped by repetition. You are not what you think. You are what you repeat. Every small habit votes for a new identity. A person who respects space. A person who moves slowly. A person who chooses calmly. Japanese minimalism builds identity gently. No pressure, no forcing, just daily proof. Minimalism and confidence. Confidence does not come from showing more. It comes from needing less approval. Minimalism removes excess, including the need to impress. Your life becomes quieter. Your confidence becomes stronger. You know what matters. You act accordingly. This is grounded confidence. Minimalism and freedom. Freedom is not unlimited choice. Freedom is clarity. When you know what you value, decisions become easy. Japanese minimalism removes distractions, so freedom can appear. Freedom to rest, freedom to say no, freedom to focus. This freedom feels peaceful. Minimalism during hard times. Minimalism is not only for calm periods, it is especially powerful during stress. When life becomes heavy, simplicity supports you. Fewer things to manage, fewer decisions to make. Your system holds you. This is why habits matter. They support you when motivation disappears. Long-term transformation. After months of daily minimalism, change becomes visible. Your home reflects clarity. Your schedule reflects balance. Your mind reflects calm. You trust yourself more because you keep promises to yourself every day. Minimalism is not about becoming perfect. Japanese minimalism does not aim for perfection. It aims for harmony. With space, with time, with self. You are allowed to be human. Mess happens. Stress happens. Minimalism helps you return. A simple life is not a small life. Simple does not mean empty. Simple means focused. Focused on what matters. Love, health, growth, peace. When you remove excess, life expands. Your personal version of minimalism. There is no universal rule. Your minimalism will look different. Different home, different work, different rhythm. Japanese minimalism teaches listening. Listening to space, listening to body, listening to values. Follow that. How to continue after this article. Do not rush. Choose one habit from each part. One for space, one for mind, one for life. Practice for 30 days. Observe changes. Adjust gently. Minimalism is a relationship, not a goal. Final reflection. You do not simplify life to escape it. You simplify life to meet it fully. Daily minimalism habits from Japan work because they respect human nature. Small steps, gentle pace, deep impact. And slowly, very slowly, life becomes lighter.
If this video inspired you or helped you learn something new, please take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Motivation to Study English for 30 minutes every day. Your support is the energy that keeps us creating better and more meaningful videos every single day.